It has been a year since John Rhino Edwards released his third studio album, Just Sayin'. I say third, I believe it was the first time that he used his own name on a solo album. The previous two studio albums used the name Rhino's Revenge, which is the name of the band that he tours with outside of Quo. And he's on tour this year. I'll leave the link to the website in the description below if you want to catch a gig local to you. I reviewed this last year. You can go back to the episode where I give my overall thoughts. And actually, it was more intense, wasn't it? Because I wrote it out, I think, and then read it. So, yeah, you can go back and hear my thoughts on it. And we're going to hear fan opinion in just a moment. I loved this album when it came out and since, because I've listened over the last 12 months and I just love the variety on it, the different modes, and you get that with Rhino's solo stuff. Yeah, there are songs that maybe could have been submitted to Quo over the last 25 to 30 years, things like, obviously, Never Too Old to Rock and Roll, Hard Drinking Woman, Tried and Tested, One Way to Roll. I mean, One Way to Roll kind of gave me Bella Vista Man vibes. There are tracks like that on there, but then there's just stuff that's like pure Rhino that might look into a subject like the PC world or Caravan Man, the latter one being an example of his more kind of eccentric side of music, where it's a little bit cheeky or tongue-in-cheek. Songs like Spooning and the utter joy of the ending track of Happy Ending. I love that. It's just really catchy and upbeat. You know, starting off with something quite piercing with Can't Count Me Out and ending with Happy Ending and everything in between. So now I asked fans to submit their thoughts on this album. Here are just a few of the ones that I received. Greg says, "It's excellent. Possibly his best, with his first solo effort a very close second. I believe Never Too Old was originally intended for Quo, maybe even Backbone, but it never made the cut. Shame, because I think it has hit record written right through it." Jake says, "Love the album. The best one yet. The best track by far is Wizzy Lizzy LA. Freddie's solo on that is perfection." Mark says, "Whole album is ace. PC World is my favourite." Neil says, "Rhino is getting better and better. Hope he continues." Thank you to everybody who submitted their thoughts on Rhino's album, Just Sayin'. What do you think? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below.